Well, hello there. I thought it would be a fun idea with the Sephora sale upon us if I did a video on my top most repurchased products from Sephora. These are staple products for me, products that I just keep going back to. I cannot stay away from them. I also have a couple of products in here that typically take forever to use up, but I have repurchased them, and that says a lot. I have the dates and codes and all the details that you need for the Sephora spring sale down below, and I am going to be doing a second video when all access opens up in about a week. It's on the 23rd. That video is going to have different types of products in it, so if you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that upload or any other future uploads. This video is for those of you who are planning to shop the Sephora sale already. If you're looking for recommendations or suggestions, my goal is always to help you guys make better buying decisions. It is not to encourage you to shop if you are not planning to do so already. That goes against everything I stand for on my channel. I would never encourage you to buy something if you did not intend to buy something already or if you were not looking for suggestions. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into the first product. This is something that I buy myself every time Sephora does any kind of sale, any kind of event. This is the Nest Moroccan Amber candle. Now, during the holidays, I buy the holiday scent. These burn really well. They've kind of spoiled me for your typical Bath and Body Works types of candles, and I buy them when I can get them at a discount. There's just something so special about this scent. It's very cozy, and it's a candle that I really like burning not only when I have company over, which hasn't been lately, but also when I'm by myself. It just makes the house feel so cozy and nice. Now, I will say that in the candle, it doesn't smell like it throws. It just is a beautiful scent. So this is something I stock up on all the time. I can't tell you how many times I have repurchased this candle, not just at Sephora, but at other places as well. I just always try to get it on sale. They also have reed diffusers if you are not a candle person. This scent in particular is just one of my holy grail candle scents. For years and years, I have talked about this one eye product, and it is what's on my eyelids today. Now, I did put it over my other eye look I had going on, so I'm hoping you can get an accurate picture. I think you can. This is the Armani eye tint in number 9 Cold Copper, specifically this shade. Even though I've bought it in other shades, out of all of the single eye products I have, out of all of the palettes, this is the one that I have repurchased probably 4 or 5 times. And that is since I discovered it within the past 3 years. I bought several backups of it. I think I'm on my last backup though. They do have new packaging. This is what it looks like. This is the rose gold shade. This is a metallic. I've also talked about this shade, which I really love. This will probably be in my repurchases at some point as well. And it's really great if you like rose gold shades. There's something very, very special and universal about this taupey shade. It's very flattering. It dries down how it applies wet, meaning that it doesn't get all dry and crinkly looking after it dries. I love it. I will continue to repurchase it. It's just one of my favorite cream eyeshadow products. I am only holding up the Olaplex number 4 shampoo, but I'm including the conditioner. It's a package deal. I just purchase conditioner less frequently than I do shampoo because I use less of it on my fine hair than I do shampoo. This is a shampoo and conditioner that I really was not expecting to like because I do have fine hair. I just kind of thought it was going to weigh my hair down because it is supposed to be strengthening and hydrating and repairing, and it's supposed to be good for all hair types. And usually those descriptors mean it's going to weigh my hair down, but it does not weigh my hair down. It actually does all the things it's supposed to do without weighing my hair down, and I've just been really happy with it. Now, have I discovered some other shampoos that I love as well, some other conditioners? Yes, but this is just a staple for me, and you really do only need a small amount of each. A little goes a long way. So I do feel like it lasts longer than I thought it would for the money. I have talked about Kiehl's Creamy Avocado Eye Treatment so much on my channel. It's ridiculous. But this is a product that just stays around. I talk about other eye creams and I do use other eye creams, but this always gets rotated back in. I just think it's such a great morning eye cream for me because it is more of a hydrating eye cream. I typically use treatment eye creams at night and hydrating ones in the morning. It's just how I do things. I did just upload a PM skincare routine that you can see, and my AM skincare routine will be out within a few days. So again, if you're not subscribed, be sure and subscribe so you don't miss that. It's thicker but moisturizing, and it doesn't migrate where it's not supposed to. It also wears really well underneath makeup, which meets my criteria for a daytime eye cream. It's just hydrating enough without being too thick. I love this stuff, and I can't tell you how many of these I have purchased over the years. I feel like it says a lot for me to repurchase a mascara. Number one, I do get sent a lot of mascaras in PR. Number two, I have a lot in backup. And number three, I like a lot of drugstore mascaras. And number four, I feel like I have so many mascaras that I rotate for me to actually go out of my way to repurchase the same one because I just can't quite live without it. I don't know, just says a lot. This is the Hourglass Caution Mascara. You guys have seen this on my channel a lot. For good reason. This is one of the mascaras that gives my lashes such a long, full look. It just does everything I need in one. Now, I do have to use a light coat of waterproof mascara, just a really light, thin coat underneath to keep my curl. I just typically need a waterproof mascara to keep my curl with any mascara, and this is not waterproof. It never fails me. I have other mascaras I've tried that give me that lush, long, full, voluminous look that will smudge on my brow bone or they'll flake as the day goes on. And this doesn't do either of those. It wears well. It doesn't irritate my eyes. The wand doesn't look like anything spectacular, but there is just something that this mascara does to give my sparse, thin lashes a long, full, voluminous look that I can apply one coat and get a great look for daytime. And I can apply 2 coats or 3 coats and get such a great nighttime look that I just don't feel the need for false lashes. It's such a great mascara. I adore it. This product I'm going to throw on the screen. I don't have it here because I have run out. It is the Shiseido Facial Cotton. Now, I know there's supposed to be similar products on Amazon. I don't know if those are essential and if they're not going to ship for a month or two. So I am going to place an order on Sephora during this sale because I can't use regular cotton anymore. These are lint-free. They leave no fibers behind. They're super, super soft. It's basically as soft as using fabric on your face. You know, it's J Beauty, Japanese beauty, and I just feel like they do things so, so well. So that's definitely a product that I've repurchased over and over and over, and I will continue to repurchase, and I plan on repurchasing with this event. And I hadn't really planned on talking about things I was gonna purchase during the sale, but I may include that in my next video, the video that's going up in a week or so. So yeah, that's something I need to think about. It takes me forever to use up a lipstick. I don't know about you guys. Let me know that down below. So for me to repurchase a specific shade of lipstick multiple times says a lot. These 2 shades of Urban Decay Vice lipsticks, I can't even tell you how many times I've repurchased them. They just work really well for me. One of them I'm wearing now. The other one I am wearing in my morning skincare routine that's going up soon. The shade I have on my lips today, you've heard me talk about before, I feel like somewhat recently. It's the shade Naked, and it's just a really great pinky nude. I know that's a big shock coming from me. The other shade is more of a beigey brown nude, and it's called Insanity. And I feel like it's really flattering. It's not too orange and it's not light enough that it washes me out. I love both of these shades. I keep repurchasing them. They just have been staples for me. I like the Urban Decay Vice line overall. These are both creams, I do believe. Yeah, cream formula. They have different formulas. They're very comfortable. They wear well. The price point is really nice. So yeah, I don't even know how many times I've repurchased both of these, but here they are. This is the old packaging of the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay. This is one of my favorite masks, and I do not know why other Origins masks get all the love, but this one doesn't. If you have any skin type, I really feel like this mask would work for you. This does a great job of balancing the skin and brightening and clearing it up while not stripping the skin. It says here it uses Mediterranean rose clay, Canadian willow herb, and exfoliating jojoba beads to gently deep clean while refining the skin's texture. And the result is skin emerging anew. Pores appear to vanish, radiance is restored, and skin looks refreshed, flawless, and feels silky smooth. I feel like every time I use this, when I wake up the next morning, that's exactly what happens to my skin. My skin feels smooth, it looks brighter, my pores look more refined, everything just looks amazing. It looks the way I want it to. I feel like it's actually more balanced than it was before. Did I say this was the old packaging? They do have new packaging for this, which is a little bit, you know, more updated. But I've gone through many tubes of this and will probably go through many, many more. This is one of my holy, holy, holy grail masks. I didn't realize how many products I have listed here that I don't have in front of me because I need to repurchase them. So I have 2 dry shampoos that may be tied. The Living Proof and the IGK Charcoal. I like them both. I think I kind of like the IGK a little bit more because I feel like I can go a little bit longer without feeling my hair being dirty, like a little bit longer during the day. But the Living Proof was kind of my OG favorite until I discovered the IGK. I feel like I've repurchased them both probably about equally, but if I had to pick one to repurchase, it would probably be the IGK. So there's that, but I like them both. I think in terms of dry shampoos from Sephora, you can't go wrong with either. And I do not think that dry shampoos are created equally. And those are 2 really, really good ones that I have really enjoyed over the years. So I know there are several of you here that have been following me for a long time, and you're probably expecting 2 specific products in this video that I talk about all the time. One is skincare and one is makeup. They're not going to be in this video. They're going to be in the other video because there is some crossover with the types of videos and with the products. So if there's 2 products that you feel are missing when I'm done, leave them in the comments down below. Let me know what you think they are and we'll see if they show up in that next video. So I have 2 foundations here, and the reason why is because I don't really repurchase foundations much because I have 2 drawers full of foundations that I rotate and test out, and I'm constantly buying foundations. However, I have repurchased numerous times in my life Estee Lauder Double Wear. I also realized that with the conditions that we're in right now, a lot of you might not be really wanting a full coverage foundation. So I thought, do I even need to show this in this video? But, you know, there's video calls and then there's after all of this. And I think it is good to stock up on things during this sale when you can get things for a better price. This is a great foundation. I have a couple of videos on how to apply this foundation and you can see exactly what it looks like on my skin. I think because of the name, people think it's going to be all heavy and masky. It's not. It looks beautiful. It's not heavy. It doesn't feel heavy. It can look really, really beautiful on the skin, and you don't have to have oily combination skin to wear this. So this has been in my life for over 20 years. I have repurchased this several times and I actually keep 2 shades on hand. One I wear more in the summer and one I wear most of the rest of the year. But I had to include another foundation because I just recently repurchased it because I was on the verge of running out and I don't want to be without this foundation. And I feel like that says a lot and you guys need to know about it. And I think it says a lot that I am repurchasing a foundation when I have so many in my drawer that will do just fine, right? This is Dior Backstage. I've talked about this a lot on my channel, but for me, this is just such a beautiful foundation for any occasion. I hear about a lot of makeup artists having this in their kits because it does span skin types. It wears really well. You can have really sheer skin-light coverage or build it up to be more medium coverage. But the beautiful thing about this is that when you do apply it, it just makes everything look so airbrushed and beautiful. It's great for any occasion. You can wear it for no makeup days all the way to a special event and it looks appropriate. So it's really versatile, and it just gives you that beautiful airbrush look. It blurs the pores. It does kind of everything, and depending on the primers and powders you put with it, it will have a different finish. So you can have it look more glowy, you can have it look more matte. I've just enjoyed this a lot. I mean, enough to repurchase it. So I will continue to use this, and I just don't see myself being without it. I have another Urban Decay product in here that I keep repurchasing the same shades over and over and over because I don't want to be without them. These are the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners. I love these because they glide on so smoothly. They smudge very, very easily. They set down, and for me, they are budge proof. They don't go anywhere even when my eyes water. They just wear really well throughout the day. Now I have more shades. I have some colorful ones. I have a ton of these because I am on their PR list, but I have rebought all of these myself with my own money over and over. And I actually have two of these right now. This is the shade Lucky. It's kind of a copper penny shade, but it's got some black in it. So it has a little bit of depth, which I really like. This is one of my favorite shades to wear in the spring and summer. This is the shade Whiskey. It's a really great matte brown. It's a staple. I can't even tell you how many of these I've gone through. This is a staple brown shade for me. This is the shade Bourbon. This has a little bit of sheen to it, but it's not glittery, and it's just kind of a medium deep brown. Demolition is probably one of my favorite shades. For me, this is a cross between a black and a gray and a brown. It's actually the liner shade that I have on today. I don't like to wear black liner a lot, and sometimes brown's just not quite enough, and this is just a great in-between shade. This is another one that I can't even count how many I've repurchased because it works for literally any eye look, warm or cool. It's perfect. This black shade is the shade 0. It's just a deep, deep black. I don't know what it is about this shade Mushroom. It's a taupe that has kind of a sheen to it. I don't know what it is. I love it. I can't be without this liner. And I have two gray shades here. I have the shade Smoke and I have the shade Desperation. Smoke is a little bit deeper than Desperation, but I like having both for when I want a deeper gray and one for when I want a slightly lighter gray. I know that seems excessive. Of course, I do have a YouTube channel, so all of this is a little bit excessive. It's what I do. But I was purchasing a lot of those even before I had my channel. I just love the shades. I love the texture. I love the longevity, the wearability. Even though I have some other liners that have qualities that I enjoy and shades that I enjoy, these just have everything that I enjoy. This is another product that I feel like it's worth noting that I have bought one more of these, because when you do what I do, you have numerous palettes, numerous foundations, numerous things of everything, right? So when you like a product like a palette enough to buy a second one, buy a backup, when you just see a hint of pan, that says a lot. This is the Smashbox CALI Contour Palette, which I have talked about a ton on my channel, a ton. I haven't talked about it that much in a bit because I don't know, I guess I felt like I was burning you guys out on it. This is, in my opinion, one of the best multitasking face palettes for the eyes and the face that you can get. It looks like it's just a face palette, but you can use this on your eyes and get the most beautiful look. I have a video where I did that. I'll try and dig it up and put it down below. When I hit pan on the contour is when I knew I needed to get another one. This and the Kevin Aquan medium sculpting powder are the two most perfect shades of contour I think I've found, and of course getting it in this palette is going to save you a whole lot of money. This highlighter is absolutely perfect. The texture's perfect. The shade is perfect. The bronzer is so beautiful. I would say the bronzer would probably be too light for you if you have deep, medium, deep skin tone. You would probably need to use a deeper bronzer. This blush is so universally flattering. It's ridiculous. I've never known of a person that did not love this shade of blush. This is supposed to be a highlight, but it's kind of a golden bronze shade that I use mostly on the eyes. And this is a highlighting powder. I felt like if this ever went away, I would just be kicking myself if I didn't get another one. And I knew I was starting to run low on this, so I got another one. I think it's worth noting, if you have not looked into this and you want something that will allow you to get ready very quickly in the morning, or something that will allow you to really, really streamline a travel makeup bag, bag, or just to multitask in a really easy way. This is it. This is such a great neutral multitasking palette. In my recent anti-aging PM skincare routine, I talked about using the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm, but I also mentioned the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. I can't tell you how many times I've purchased that cleansing balm. I love it. I think it's great if you're looking for something that's truly effective to remove all of your makeup, even your waterproof mascara, your waterproof makeup, before you go in with your cleanser. It does such a wonderful job. I'm a huge believer in double cleansing because it really does thoroughly remove your makeup and the dirt and grime from the day. And that has just been a staple for me over the years. I use other products, but this one has been one that has just been repurchased by me so many times. Let me know products that you have repurchased down below. I would love to know some of your favorites as well. And if you haven't seen my PM skincare routine, I will link it down below. Be sure to look out for my AM skincare routine coming soon, as well as a second video with different products in it, as well as some products I'm planning on purchasing. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and become part of the family. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.